Today we're going to be reviewing the Vanguard Sentinel by Aegis. This is a electronic warfare variant of the Vanguards. It is equipped with a powerful EMP that is meant to take out shields and disrupt electronics on enemy ships. The ability it's on a cooldown and it is an AoE effect, so this will come in handy on group fights. You can just dive in the middle and activate your EMP and do some damage. The EMP itself won't destroy the ships, but it can induce some fear if you can take out all the shields from your enemies while either you or your buddies pound away at the rest of the weapons. I mean, at the rest of the ship, sorry. The ship comes in a beautiful metallic blue and gold. It does come equipped with an attrition 4 and a gimbal. I did remove that and put an attrition 5 instead because I don't think this ship benefits from having a gimbal on it, considering that most of these other weapons are fixed. Um, the ship does come equipped with 4 disruptor weapons. Let me put it here so you can see. Okay, so it does come with a disruptor, ATBS disruptor cannons, which can be switched for ballistic cannons, which I do recommend, unless you plan to do full support on your ship, or if you don't do maybe doing some piracy in the future, where you need to disable ships and not destroy them. This ship will probably be the one to do that once those mechanics are in place. Right now, I would change the nose to the 4 ballistic ones. Um, I will change the front one from an attrition 4 gimbal to an attrition 5 gimbal. I mean, sorry, non-gimbal. It does come with missiles. Um, it seems to come with 8 missiles, some Dominator and some Ignites. Uh, it does come with a size 3 missiles and size 2s, 2 and 4 and 4. So it is pretty capable of defending itself against targets. I did test them on the Wing Commander, and they do work pretty nicely on dispatch. They were to take several targets down. This ship is entered to the back with a ramp when you access the double doors here. It does come with a very nice and interesting interior. This engineering terminal, this pretty cool looking screen. The only thing I don't like about this screen is that if you were planning to load up like a bike or something with you on a trip, this is probably going to get on the way. Although I understand that this ship is not a transport ship, this will definitely get on the way most of the times. Although I know it looks cool and everything, I just wish you had an option to fold it in so it gets out of the way. It comes with amenities such as the toilet. Come on, toilet, come on. Let's see. It does come with a usable toilet, sink, first aid, and shower. These mechanics are not in place yet, but I assume in the future they will add them, where you have to take a shower and do your needs. It does come with storage, where I'm sure you can store some components for your ship in case of emergencies. It does come with a munitions cabinet to load your guns in case you do need to do some boarding or you get boarded. Perhaps you want to land somewhere and you want to take the gun with you. That is there. This is your kitchen, which doesn't seem to be as functional as the warden one, but it seems to be there. Uh, Probably in the near future or in the far future, when they put survival mechanics in, that will be nice. These ships are aimed for long missions, long distance missions. These are your 2-bed slash pods. These are useful to log out or perhaps maybe eject in case of emergencies. Um, It also has a working turret that currently shoots rockets. Those can be changed for lasers or regular ballistic, probably like the Scorpion. Um, and no comments on that. I haven't really tried the rockets on there yet. The ship has access to most of its components in the ship. Probably the only exception will probably be the main thrusters and the missiles, but you have access to shield generators, power plants. So if your engineer, whoever's assisting on the turret, your ship is taking damage, you're disabled or you need some help, your partner can probably run here, get a component, and trade it for and replace it on the go maybe. We don't know what this compartment is for, but it does seem that this ship has 2 of each shell generators and power plants. Also 2 of each cooling modules. So it seems to be pretty sturdy um, in case of a fight. This variant of the Vanguard does come with less armor than the Harbinger and the Warden, as tested by me. It does seem to be the case. It does not take a lot of hits once the shields are gone. Your ship will probably be quickly destroyed compared to the Warden or the Harbinger, which they seem to be taking quite a bit of hits before parts start falling out of the back. This ship seems to be more of a support style weapon, ship, where you will probably fly in and activate your EMP and affect a bunch of different ships. Being that you're probably going to be targeted first, it's good that this ship does have a more tanky uh, nature than, for example, the Marlin or the Hawk. Other than that, it's the same ship than the Warden. It does seem to maneuver a little faster than the Harbinger, although not as good as the Warden, in my opinion. Okay, well, having said that, we're gonna try it on I'm gonna show you the video of the Wing Commander, where in my opinion, I was able to get all the way to, well, not my opinion, but I was able to get all the way to wave 10 with the Hammerhead. I was not able to take the Hammerhead out by myself, even though I did try some missiles out. The EMP did not seem to be effective against the Hammerhead. However, I did notice that the EMP does quite a bit of damage, at least to the shields on any other ship. So it's kind of a fun gameplay where you charge your shield, you fly by really close, although because it does seem to be distance distance related. The closer you are, the more damage you're gonna do to the enemy ship. Um, it did seem fun to fly in, activate the EMP, and disrupt their shields and equipment. Um, as far as gameplay goes, I find it very fun compared to the Harbinger or the Warden. As far as effectiveness, well, depends. I think it's up to you. I think on group fights, this ship will be more viable than the Warden, especially against smaller fighters. The Harbinger will probably be more effective when you're facing capital ships or large ships to damage. This it probably do some limited amount of damage to those ships, but it's probably not going to be anything to write home about. Um, if I had to choose between this and the Harbinger, I'll probably be on the wall about it, considering that the Harbinger does seem to be more tanky. So on a group fight or probably in a 1 versus 1 fight, the Harbinger will come on top because this ship is probably going to take the shields out on the other ship, but then after that, it's probably not going to do much of that. You're going to depend mostly on the missiles and your guns. Also, for this ship to be effective, you do have to do quite a bit of changing on the front of the nose. So that's an additional expense you have to consider. They're both pretty effective ships, both good at what they do. Having 4 or 3 size 5 missiles on the Harbinger will probably be very useful in small group fights, where you can probably take out some big ships or even small ships with one single shot. Where this one will probably depend on your partners and your teammates to take out the enemies. Once you fly in and disable them, it's probably going to be terror-inducing, even more so than the Harbinger. Pound by pound, I probably think, if I have to choose today, I probably think that the Harbinger is probably a more effective ship. But those mechanics are still being worked. So if you're interested on electronic warfare and disabling other ships, falling for piracy, this ship is probably your best choice. Like if you try to board other ships and such. If you're planning to do massive destruction and fly in, destroy and then fly out, the Harbinger is probably a better choice. The Warden, in my opinion, does not seem to be a ship that fits any kind of role right now, because although it's good at supposedly survival, those mechanics are not in the game yet. So I will probably pick a Harbinger or a Sentinel over a Warden, just because you can end up trading the weapons anyways and get almost the same as the Warden, that currently doesn't have a very utility such as this one or the Harbinger, which have a specialized utility. The Warden is trying to fill a role that is already filled by many other ships, so I don't see the purpose of buying a Warden at this moment. But this ship or the Harbinger will probably be a very valuable asset to your fleet. So with having said that, let's move into the action. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below.